official time, where we take this worldwide. Let's go. Listen. So now it's time to turn it up. Surf the radio waves as we begin to burn it up. We all up in your area like landscape, definitely bringing you the pancakes. It's a mandate that you tune in. It's time to move out so we can move in and recognize that this is no illusion. I'm here to clear the air so that there is no confusion. It all started off in the book of Genesis when Jacob was wrestling with who he thought was his nemesis. And when the man saw he couldn't overpower him, he touched his hip but he really couldn't devoured him. And from that point, then we hear a name change, rearrange the game, so now we gotta change lanes. So I'm here to let you know it's time to listen to the Pancake and Powerslam Show. Let's go! Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam Show. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam. Turn it up, it's the Pancake and Powerslam Show. Turn it up.
What's up, everybody? Dr. Chris in the building. Dr. Chris in the building. What's up, everybody? I'm doing a whole bunch of work at once. Yo, bunch of work at once. We having some fun. PMP 592 here with the crew. Dr. C, the place to be. Pancakes and Powerslams, P&P. Southpaw where I be. I'm a Southpaw. You want to see? Hey! What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Because it's P&P. Dr. C with the family. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, PMP. Chat room is lit. Got a bunch of people getting ready to rock. Yo, getting ready to rock. Yo, getting ready to rock. All right, y'all. We got a few minutes real quick before we go to the after party. And we're going to talk about topics. This is PMP for the weekly format here, the weekly free format. We're going to talk about a big topic, a pressing topic, a hot topic per week, and then we're going to take the questions over to the after party. So go ahead and go to the patreon.com/pancakes and powerslams. We're going to do a short, real quick, and we're going to talk about Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus, and then we're going to do a short after party. It's been a crazy day of podcasting for me. Of course, I did the versus between Bobby Fish and Percy Watson, which went incredibly well. It was really, really fun. And then we had one of the hottest, most flaming unscripted episodes with Vince Russo talking about the Dark Side of the Ring episode. He went on a passionate rant about the situation. And then now we're going to talk about PMP. We're going to talk about Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. And then on the after party, I'm going to take a few questions and I'm going to do some predictions. It's going to be mostly predictions for SummerSlam. I will be there covering throughout the weekend. And also, if someone wants to throw some SummerSlam trivia questions to me, that is good as well. So let's quickly talk about Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. So after months of buildup, ladies and gentlemen, WWE has decided to pull Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus out of the SummerSlam card and postpone it a couple weeks from now in Winnipeg. Now, oddly enough, Trish Stratus is Canadian, so it's kind of like her home turf. She's not from Winnipeg, but she is Canadian. So kind of like her home turf. She's the heel, but for some odd reason, they're choosing to put it on the Winnipeg show. There were some rumors that it was going to be moved to Payback. Nope. They decided not to do it to Payback. After all this build leading into SummerSlam, stemming from shortly after WrestleMania, and stretching this thing 4 months. I mean, stretching it 4 months because it wasn't very good, but stretching it 4 months, having Trish win, having Becky lose against Zoe Stark as well, then having Becky beat Zoe Stark in order to get to Trish. Just very predictable route as far as Becky Lynch defeating Zoe Stark. So you have all of this just to take them off of the SummerSlam card, which once again makes it make sense to me that you should have put the tag match on SummerSlam. You should have had Becky Lynch and Lita against Zoe Stark and Trish Stratus. And if I am to interview Zoe Stark this coming weekend, I'm going to ask her, would you have liked a tag team match with Trish Stratus on a big card? Your biggest, at Ford Field would have been your biggest audience to compete against. Would you have liked a match against Becky Lynch and Lita at the card? Because I think it should have been that. I think the stipulation should have been, if Becky and Lita beat Trish and Zoe, then Becky can go against Trish Stratus in a singles match. Becky beating Zoe Stark. And again, what's the crazy thing about that, it was a 50-50 match. It was a 50-50 match between Becky Lynch and Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark already beat Becky Lynch once. And then she goes against her again to go against Trish Stratus. And it's a 50-50 match. And she technically goes against Trish Stratus because that was her match. And it was a disqualification. So therefore, they decided to say, okay, we'll just push it out 2 weeks away and just pull it off of SummerSlam. I don't get the logic. There's not some weird injury. There's not some postponements because of something that, that's a problem. There's no one's being written off. They're just saying, hey, we'll just push it out 2 weeks. Now, listen, and I'm going to say this, and this might sound funny. But I'm going to say it because it's my show and I can say whatever I want on my show. And it might sound funny. It might sound crazy, but trust me, I've been married 13 years and I get it. Now, one of them might have been like, hey, look, I got really bad cramps. Can we, and I mean, like, as a shoot, man, look, I don't know. I've never had cramps because I'm not a female. But look, I've known people who's been really, really bad during that time and just can barely move. And hey, look, thank God it's not an issue I have to deal with. I have a horrible back, but I don't have cramps. And I've known people who has curled up and it's been so bad. Look, I mean, that could be the case. And if that's the case, I mean, who am I to argue? Oh, well, you still should be on SummerSlam, even if you have cramps, if you have your menstrual cycle, hey, look, that's not me to argue. So I can't, like, if it's that, hey, you got something there. Touche. I've got nothing. I got to respect that. But if it's not that, or if it's not someone's, like, I don't even know. I mean, because if they're pregnant, I mean, you wouldn't be wrestling anyways. If it's a legit nose injury that won't heal as quick as SummerSlam, you're deciding to push it a week and a half later. It's going to get better a week and a half from there. I mean, so I don't think that's it. So the only thing I got is, hey, one of them's on their cycle and, they got back cramps or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But again, if that's the reason, I can't argue with that. I don't know if that's the reason. If you ask me, I doubt it. But at the same time, okay, I can't say nothing about that. All right, y'all. I got to roll. Rollin, you are a patron, so go ahead and move that over to the after party. I'm about to head over to the after party. Going to take a few of y'all's questions, and I'm going to we're going to do SummerSlam predictions. And if you have some trivia questions, be sure to ask me for that. That is my take on Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus being pulled. This is the Pancakes and Powerslams Show, episode 592. I am Dr. Chris. Hey, be sure to subscribe. I had some heavy stuff today. I just had a free versus battle. It's usually on Patreon, but I had a free versus battle today between versus trivia contest between Bobby Fish and Percy Watson. It was really, really fun. Both of them had a great time. We talked a little bit off air. Actually, talked for a while off air. Both of them really enjoyed it. And Bobby Fish and Percy Watson, they had a duel. And it got a little heat. It got intense at the end. It got really fun. It was really fun. I really enjoyed myself. So go check it out. And go be sure to subscribe to Pancakes and Powerslams, and go to the patreon.com/Pancakes and Powerslams. Listen, it's $3.99 a month. All right, you're getting all this material. So far this month, you've got some Axe Doc sessions. You've had a versus. You've had a interview, an exclusive interview with Nikita Koloff. You're getting a lot of stuff for $3.99. And guess what, patrons? The versus is going to go to the Patreon soon. All right. So be sure to capitalize on that. $3.99, y'all. Come on, man. Come on. You're getting a bunch of cool stuff. So we're heading to the after party, ladies and gentlemen. Come join us on the after party, and we're going to be there right now. Have a good night, everybody.